What's up, guys? ThatOneTomahawk, more Minecraft survival games. The game thing, whatever we play on. We're playing on SG Torrendos, aka Dry Bone Valley, aka the thingy that looks like a snail that also makes my phone go off at the beginning of the video, aka the thing that's in my banner. Why is my phone always going off in the middle of videos? Why don't I put it on vibrate? All of these questions will not be answered in this episode of the Minecraft survival games, but nevertheless, we're gonna go ahead and just not get any of the good loot that we get from Clone, because for some reason people have better internet than me, even though I have 150 download and 150 upload speed, because, you know, the game hates me like that. Isn't that right, game? Oh, you're right? Okay. Maybe it's because they're on 1.8 and I'm not on 1.8 and they get better ping or something. I don't even understand. But point is, we're going to go ahead and just run our route and completely fail every single jump, which slows us down even more fractions of a second, allowing these people who are in front of me to be able to get the items in which I want to get quicker than I can get them. Yes, that was me talking very quickly. I'm going to go ahead and slow my roll a little bit as we go ahead and head on off our route, which is pretty much just one chest on this map. And guess what? Failed some more. Why am I so terrible at this game now? Who knows? Maybe it's because I don't play survival games enough. Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? Anyway, so as you can tell by the title of this video, if it's not the fact that I suck at this game, you know, we're going to go ahead and be talking about things that annoy me in this video, and specifically things that annoy me is this person going to go ahead and steal everything from this freaking chest right now, and at the exact same time as me just just take everything out of the chest, rendering my route pretty much useless, besides the fact that I got, you know, a helmet from there, because that's useful in some aspect. Like, what the heck is wrong with me? There's no chest in here. Why am I even checking in there? I was just assuming there was going to be a chest in there when I knew there wasn't. Maybe the map changed. Who knows? I'm just bad. I'm really bad. Anyway, so there are things that annoy me in this world. And one of those things that annoy me, you know, I've been in school for a very long time. I'm a junior in high school. Some people have been in school much longer than I have. You know, people who have graduated from college and whatnot. The point is, after attending school for a total of 11 years, I think I have the right to say what I enjoy about it and what I do not enjoy about it. And, you know, the list of things that I enjoy about school is a lot shorter than the things that I don't like about school. But I'm not going to be that person who says, you know, school's annoying, because school is a privilege that allows me to learn and stuff when, you know, people in the world. Is that Asuna? I think that's Asuna. That is totally Asuna from the SAO. That's awesome. Also, I'm going to die right now. Don't even know how that's meant. Watch, just, you know, I have some distance between me and this person. Somehow they're going to be able to close the distance between me and them, and then they're going to kill me. It's like happened like 6 times in a row. See? I'm just really annoyed right now, because this is like the 8th time I've tried to record this, and every time I die within the first 5 minutes, and I'm just starting to be really aggravated at myself, and this is why I'm probably talking really fast right now, because when I get aggravated, I talk fast, and then I just continue on with what I'm doing. I'm just about to blow up from anger right now. I'm not going to go ahead and restart this video because of the fact that I've been trying for about 2 hours now. You know, multiple attempts. I get really far into the game. I wanted to get into a game. Like, I have not had a game in which I make it to the end without dying in, like, forever. And I'm going to blame that half to the point in which I'm really bad now. And I'm also going to blame it half to the fact that people... no, I'm not going to blame it 100% to the fact that I'm bad now. I'm just not good at survival games anymore. And I apologize for that. But, you know, I try to make my videos invigorating, not by how awesome I'm doing in the game, but by my words and commentary that I'm speaking out of my mouth while I'm playing the game, and you have something to, like, kind of look at while you're listening to me talk. That's what I'm hoping for. If you came here for gameplay, well, I'm terrible now, so I apologize for that. Once again, going back to the topic at hand while I wait for this game to start. Hopefully I can do good on SG4. I have some pet peeves about school, and it's not pet peeves in the sense that, you know, I learn specific things that I'll never use in my life, or that, you know, so-and-so is amazing at, you know, the best in the class while I'm the worst. No, I have pet peeves about school that kind of they kind of annoy me. And kind of going with the theme of me being annoyed at the fact that I can't win the game, might as well talk about the things that annoy me about real life. And things that annoy me about school. So I have a whole list of things that are in my brain, have nothing written down. I remember I made a couple of tweets about it in the past, but mostly this is just stuff that annoys me at the top of my head. So, number one thing that annoys me about school is, you know, you'll be walking along in your halls, you know, like the bell will ring because, you know, the one class is over, and you'll be overhead and go ahead and walk into your other class, and, you know, you have like 15 minutes in between class, or at least I do in between my classes. So, you know, I get my little snack, I eat my snack, and I go ahead and start walking to my next class. And then some people like to decide that out of the entire school campus that they would like to hold their conversations with their friends, they decide to hold it in the hall. And that's perfectly fine, as long as you get the heck out of my way. I want the middle of the hall to be clear, all right? if you want to talk, go off, like, line up on the wall so people have walkways. The halls are there for a reason. People can walk on one side, people can walk on the other side to get where they want to go. All right? If you're standing there having your conversation in the middle of the freaking room and I'm trying to get past you and I'm late to class because you couldn't have your little conversation about how Brad and Angelina hooked up last night and how amazing that is and how that fits into your tiny little circle of little amazingness when the world is, like, completely in shambles and you only care about that, that's fine by me. Go ahead and have that. But if you want to have that conversation, don't make me listen to it and just get out of the way, please. It's just so annoying having you just being there. Seriously, just why are you there? Get out of, why are you trying to kill me? I want to go this way so I can get stuff. There is a million things on this map. You do not need to try to fist me to death. What are you, a baka? Get out of here. Please. Thank you. Goodbye. Okay. Number one thing, that was the first thing that annoyed me about my pet peeve about school. And yeah. number two thing that annoys me about school. All right. So, you know, I understand. You know, school can be boring sometimes. I think school's boring sometimes. And actually, the majority of the time, especially in classes where I know I understand what's going on, and the teacher has to explain it to the one kid who doesn't understand, and therefore has to tell the entire classroom how to find, you know, the chemical equation for, you know, how to balance chemical equations with using coefficients and whatnot. I don't know. I'm thinking of a terrible example right now. For some reason, I instantly went to chemistry, and, you know, although all your 1S1s, 2P2s, 3P6s, and whatnot, they're trying, like, I completely understood that. My chemistry class, just, you know, I understood it, and it was annoying. It kind of annoyed me that, you know, they had to explain it to everyone else, but it was understandable. But if you are one of those people who doesn't understand the lesson, you should probably be paying attention. And if you already understand it, that's good for you. You know, you're able to understand something that could probably be difficult for most people. However, if you do not understand it, or even if you do understand it, please don't be sitting there on your phone in class when the teacher's trying to give their lecture. It's their job to try to teach you, try to make you a more intelligent person. I don't care that, you know, you want to text your little buddy, you want to send your Snapchats, you want to check your Instagrams and whatnot. If it's not appropriate to be looking at your phone in class and the teacher has asked you politely to put your phone away, and don't be surprised if you're still doing it and the teacher takes your phone away, and get angry when they tell you to when they take your phone away, because guess what? You pretty much got warned and you shouldn't be doing that in the first place. Like, what? And then what also annoys me is, like, when girls think that they're so clever in the fact that they are able to hide their phone in their purse. They think it's some kind of invisible shield that protects their phone from ever being seen by the eyes of the teacher, when it's the most obvious thing in the world that they can totally see your phone. They totally can. I know I can see it, and I'm sitting halfway across the classroom. I can see the bright little screen when we turn off the lights and we're watching a movie in class, which is supposed to be a fun thing, but you're checking your phone because for some reason the movie in school is somewhat less invigorating, which sure, it can be less invigorating, but just pay attention. Come on. Just do it. Why? Why can't you pay attention? Who knows? Alright, moving on to the next thing that annoys me about school. Let's see here. Whew. So many things that can annoy me. Oh yes, one of the big things that annoys me about school is the whole kind of popularity contest and how important people think it is to be, like, to fit in with the crowd or whatever. Which, you know, what I mean by that is I'm talking about the idea of school dances. School dances are fun, but the part of the school dances that I don't understand and I don't like is the part of the school dance where you're basically trying to it's the popularity contest known as homecoming king, homecoming prince, homecoming queen, prom king, prom queen. That sort of thing kind of annoys me. This whole idea of, like, you know, this person's special so they could get them some special recognition at their own time. It just creates this competition that doesn't need to be there. Like, people feel bad that if they're nominated or if they're not nominated for, like, prom queen or prom king, you know, they feel good if they get it, or they feel bad if they don't get it, and the whole process of the thing creates more sadness and jealousy and hatred than more goodness that it creates. Like, if one person wins prom queen, it's just basically the person who has the most looks, or the person who is the most popular in school and got their friend to vote for them the most number of times. And, you know, and then that's cool, they win their thing and they get their 2 seconds of fame, but all the other people feel sad because they didn't win. and everyone would be a lot more happy if the whole thing didn't take place. And it's really annoying that seeing like every year the same exact people get the same exact awards because the same amount of people vote for them. That's great. Like, I had the same person win homecoming queen and king, or whatever the heck it is. Actually, it's considered homecoming king and homecoming queen for upperclassmen, or for seniors, and then everyone else is prince and princess, which I'm going to get on the whole talk about upperclassmen and underclassmen in a moment. But point is, right now I'm talking about how annoying it is, just the whole thing. And I don't understand why people care. You know, like, they take time out of class so we can vote. Like it's not too much time. It's like 2 minutes where we go ahead and vote. And I choose not to vote. And people are like, why aren't you voting? And I'm like, because I don't care. I don't care that Julia and Jane Hansen are, I don't know why I said Jane Hansen, but are the two most popular people, and they're the cutest couple in the world, and that they should be put on this little pedestal so everyone can see. No, just let them be. Just don't need to do that. Dances are supposed to have fun, not to put people on their little thingy, on the little pedestal, so you can see how, you know, put people in their perfect little places and all that sort of thing. It's just weird, and I don't like it. Like, you could do your thing with it, but it doesn't make me think it's not weird, because it makes this kind of like fascist, like monarchy type system out of something that's supposed to be just a learning environment, and it really creeps me out. Also, parkour. Look at that. We're just flying down all over the place. Okay. Flipping to another thing that annoys me about schools, I hate the idea, in high schools at least, of upperclassmen versus underclassmen. It just annoys me. Like, I get it, you are older than me, or I get it, you are younger than me. That does not give me any type of extra, you know, experience or worldly knowledge that allows me to pretty much harass you in every single way possible. You know, I understand that, you know, the people like to joke about it. The thing, like, with the upperclassmen and underclassmen thing is, I think it's so stupid that I joke about it. So, like, when people be like, look, it's the freshman, like, I'm trying to act like some kind of, like, weird person who thinks that I'm above someone else just because I'm older than them, even though a couple of years ago I was in that person's position and I was being annoyed. And this whole idea of, like, upperclassmen, underclassmen, seniors, juniors being better is just perpetuated by the people who do it over and over again. Like, if you're a freshman, you do not like being called a freshman, and apparently being a freshman is a bad thing. Everyone gets to be a freshman at some point, but for some reason, since you were yelled at for being a freshman at that time, it gives you some sort of privilege that when you're no longer a freshman, that you can make fun of the freshmen. But guess what? You're just perpetuating the cycle of people doing it over and over and over again. And why? You all go to the same school. Just go to school. Like, what? Like, why do I care that seniors are cooler than everyone else? What makes them cooler than everyone else? The fact that they're older, the fact that they're not going to school anymore after that year? Cool. They're done with school after that. Doesn't give them some type of, like, magical right that allows them to get better parking spaces in school. Like, yeah, so we have this thing called oh, I'm going to get killed right here because I'm doing hand motions as opposed to actually playing the game. Don't worry, though. Oh, I'm going to get wrecked. I'm running out of arrows. GG, no re. Okay, is he out of arrows yet? Good. I can actually, as long as he runs out of arrows, I'll be fine in a couple of seconds. Oh, no. Oh, what? How do you get above me? That's crazy. Uh-oh. No, this is the end of me. This is the part when I say I don't want to. Yep, okay, whatever, I died. Don't care. Gonna keep on talking about my annoyance for the next couple of minutes. And, I'm really bad at this game, so whatever. I've already established that I'm bad. Right. Just because you're a senior, like, they have this at my school. Seniors get this thing, it's called senior parking. And basically, in order to get this special parking, it's the closest parking to school, which for some reason is desirable, I guess, because, you know, you don't have to walk as far. But really, we have a parking lot that's adjacent to our school. And you have to pay for parking at school, which is also stupid, because guess what? I go to a public school. Parking should be free because, you know, it's government ran. Sure, the school may not get enough money, and paying for parking would, you know, necessarily, like, make it so the school gets a little bit more money for other school functions and stuff. That's cool, but don't make it so I'm forced to pay parking. Otherwise, I have to park 6 miles down that way because every single other location has parking that is restricted for people who have some special permit for the city. I want to be able to go to park at my school without having to pay. You know, it's like $40 for the entire year. Some people don't have that amount of money. But point is, that's a whole nother situation. I'm just angry right now. Angry all about everything. Angry. Okay. So I'm just going to vote for Alaskan Village. Okay. So apparently there's this thing, it's called senior parking, and seniors have the ability to get this parking space over other people because they're seniors apparently, and they get the closer parking spaces, which, by the way, having a closer parking space doesn't really matter. You're walking like an extra like 30 yards if it's somewhere else. But point is, senior parking is supposed to be the special thing, designated only for seniors, or if you are very smart, like if you're in the top 10 for the GPA for the entire school, you get those parking spaces for free, which is actually kind of cool, because, you know, I guess you could reward smart people for doing smart things, but rewarding seniors for being seniors, it's kind of like, okay, you could be, why? Just because you survived school for an extra 3 years, opposed to the freshmen, it gives you these special privileges. And that's cool. Why not? Oh, another thing. I'm flipping back to the topic of voting for, like, high school princess things for dances. Apparently, that the person who runs the spreadsheets at my school for the Word documents that basically get emailed to all the teachers saying the list of people who are to be voted for the homecoming or prom, whatever, princess people. This is the same spot that I got when I was playing the game earlier. Okay, anyway, apparently the people who were running this thing thought that it would, they were gonna, you know, be very lazy. Oh, I didn't get that diamond. That they were gonna be extremely lazy and only put the pictures of the people who were being voted for if they were seniors, as opposed to everyone else. Like, literally, there's a whole, like, 2 pages dedicated. Oh, I'm gonna get wrecked right here. Look at that. I just died in, like, instantaneously. Wow. Okay, so there's, like, a whole, like, page and a half dedicated to pictures of people who are to be voted for that are seniors, or that are seniors, and it shows their picture and their name next to the thing. And then for the sophomores, juniors, and freshmen, it's just a list of names. And I'm just like, okay, you couldn't spend an extra 20 minutes adding pictures that you get for all the other people? Why? What makes the seniors so special that they get to have this special ability that makes them so they are better than everyone else, and that they get to have their picture put on? Like I thought that was dumb too, and it's why the whole social aspect of school really just annoys me in general. But I think I'm going to go ahead and wrap this to an end. Put this video to an end, and it just pretty much explains all my pet peeves with school. And don't worry, I have a lot more to talk about. I could talk about school and how much it annoys me, at least the social aspects, some academic aspects of it, all day long. But I'm gonna go ahead and let you off the hook now. I'm gonna go ahead and take an ice bath to cool myself off of all my rage that I've been having right now. So anyway, maybe you share some opinions with me on this topic of pet peeves and school annoyances. Please let me know in the comments things that annoy you about school, the things that annoy you about your friends in school, things that annoy you about class in general. Tell me if you agree with me or if you disagree with me in some aspects. That's what the comments are supposed to be for, explaining some type of, like, general feedback on the video and whether or not I was, like, you know, good stuff, giving constructive criticism, talking about your day. I don't even know. Don't leave mean comments, because what's the point in mean comments except making yourself feel better because you put everyone else down? I don't know. But I'm gonna go ahead and stop talking now, because I feel like slowly I'm going to say something offensive, because I'm just angry, and I feel like I could say absolutely anything about anyone and just pretty much going against what I believe. Actually, you know what? I wouldn't say anything offensive, but I'd probably be saying things that I don't know. Actually, I don't know what I'm saying at this point. Anyway, my hair has gone from, like, regularness to weirdness towards the end of this video. Yes, it's pink now. It was supposed to be red, but then it started fading, and now it's pink, and then it's got, like, brown roots and stuff. My hair's all over the place right now. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this angry episode of MCSG, and hope you guys have a nice week. I tried.